Really good day today, bro. If you did not catch these shorts, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man, because that shit was fucking clean. But really fucking good day today. Price action was super good. Made about 800 on the eval, risking 1%. So I think I hit like a win or two. So yeah, let's go into the day. So I don't know. Market open. I was kind of leaning bullish here. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna lie, because we had a bunch of these 1 hours here. We had this 1 hour. We had this 1 hour. We had this 1 hour. And I was expecting for us to have some type of like come lower and then come high, or come fucking lower or come higher. You know what I'm saying? Just like either of these key levels, either of these two 1 hours, I was expecting us to, rebalance and maybe go back to all time highs, but that ended up not happening. So let's go to market open. So boom, market open. So market open, and I was like, all right, like we probably gonna like right now because we fucking don't. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. We don't. Let's see. Let me check. Like 100 something points, like 200 points, and I was like, all right, like let's take like a rebalance play. So I was looking for a mech here. You know, like we opened up this 15 minute at market open, and I was looking for this 15 minute to get tapped into to send us higher or lower. I don't care either, either or. But so yeah, I was looking for that, and then boom, boom, we tapped this 1 hour. I was like, I bet it's looking for inversion. I was looking for inversion, and then eventually we just started ripping lower. Okay, we just started ripping lower. So at this point, I was like, all right, bro, I'm fucking short, bro. There's just no like I'm shorting. You know what I'm saying? I have a bearish bias to this far at this point, because the way we were just disrespecting all these gaps and not using them for us to go higher. Uh, yeah, we were disrespecting all these gaps. So I was like, okay, we're fucking, we're dumping at this point. There is no reason for to look for a long here, you know. So waiting, 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 and then if you took this fucking long, you got fucked. Because you're taking the first inversion off what, 200. How much points is this, bro? Uh, 500 points, almost 500. 500 points, and you're trying to take the first inversion. We're taking any inversion in this by the matter, because we still had this 4 hour unfilled gap, that we were heading towards. So at this point, I was just I bet like I'm gonna wait for either this 4 hour or this 15 minute to get hit. Once we make this 15 minutes, so eventually, uh, we tapped this 5 minute. I was not willing to take this due to like us being like super like this is unsponsored. This whole 5 minute is unsponsored, and we were just like, why am I taking an unsponsored for value? You know what I'm saying? Everything here is unsponsored, so there's no point of taking any long here, and you're entering at like right before 10 a.m. movement. So boom, waiting, 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 boom. We finally make this 15 minute gap, and I'm like, alright, bet like I want that shit to get tapped. Boom, that shit got tapped. I'm like, bro, we looking for shorts now. Shorts now. We had true manipulation with ES. ES was also in this 15 minute gap. At this point, it's okay. Yeah, right here. There was a 30 minute above, but I don't really worry about it. But I was kind of. I'll show you when I was worried about it. But so yeah, I was looking for short hair. Now we have low resistance leading up to this 4 hour gap. We have a 10 a.m. opening. PO3 stack PO3 has been 840 945. Boom, so clean. Boom, just waiting for inversion. Just waiting and waiting. Boom. Okay, right here. We finally got it right here. I ended up taking this position, which is a 30-second inversion plus the CISD. I wanted to make sure, like, if we wanted to go, we wanted to go. So I was waiting for the CISD due to like us being like technically we're building low resistance at my stop loss, but with this like big injection of volatility and price with the CISD with the 30-second inversion, I was willing to take this. And also, just look at look at the high time frame. If you just look at the 15 minute gap, we're perfectly wicking and closing below this 15 minute gap. The only thing I was worried about was ES at this point in time, because ES was had a huge fucking gap right here. But look, like as soon as I entered, look at this gap. This gap is getting disrespected. Uh, and yeah, so that's when I ended up taking my long position here, and I was just targeting this low, uh, and then I was gonna lead a runner to that 4 hour gap. So boom, about like a 1 to 2. I put my stop loss right at the 1 minute OB. I think that's 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute OB. I did not want price to go any higher than that because if we were probably gonna get stopped, like because technically we're building low resistance on my stop loss. So I entered with yeah. So I entered. So I entered. Boom. Put my TP here, and then my stop loss right there at the OB 1 minute OB, and I was just targeting 1 to 2. Well, my first original target was this right here, so 1.5 whatever, because that was like my low hanging fruit. Like we're like super like to take all this LR. If we're gonna take this, we're probably gonna take this because it's all LR. There's nothing stopping price from going back to my stop loss. You know what I'm saying? So here, there's nothing. There's no 5 minute. There's no 15 minute. So there's nothing. There's nothing that is stalling or like attacking my stop loss really. So I thought like okay. So yeah. So I was like super convicted in this trade. I was gonna play out to at least this to internal low. So boom. I did not go break even. A lot of people went break even here. I think it was completely avoidable, like completely unnecessary to go break even here. And if you got break even here, it was completely avoidable. Because this little swing is not gonna send price all the way up here. You know what I mean? It's probably gonna rebalance, but it's not gonna send price to your stop loss because it's just one singular swing, 1 minute swing. Like it's not gonna do shit. At this point in time, ES also looking super bearish, so I did not care about this. So I did not go break even there yet. And so boom, we tapped this 1 minute gap, send us. So I was looking send price lower. I think we opened up a 5 minute too. Yeah, so we opened up a 5 minute too while I was in the trade. So even more conviction that we're probably gonna go lower. Boom. We had, I know a lot of people took this 1 minute inversion, whatever, or the 5 minute comp, but I already took my trade, which is 30 seconds. So it's you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So boom, that 5 minute protecting us. 1 minute, boom, boom, boom. I went break even right here. The reason why I went break even right here is because we should not remanipulate up again. If we remanipulate up again, we're probably gonna hit my stop loss because we should just dump at this point. There's no reason for price to come up higher because we already swept this. We came up higher. We tapped a 5 minute. So at this point, I went break even. You know what I mean? We should easily run through this. And then that's what we did. Boom, we ran. That's my first TP. Was this? I scaled most of my position on this, and then I hit TP on the next candle. Boom. Wait, hold on. Okay, we did this. I was like, bro, we edged my freaking the 4 hour gap. I was low key kind of scared. I ain't gonna lie, but nah. So I ended up leaving like a couple like a runner here to the 4 hour gap. And then yeah, eventually we did hit that bitch, which was super fucking clean. 1 to 2, basically. I scaled mostly at this, but still freaking super clean trade here. And yeah, it's super obvious here. Like if you just look at the high time frame at this point in time, like I'm gonna reverse here. I'm gonna go back. Like if you look at the high time frame at this point in time, look, we're perfectly respecting this 15 minute gap on ES. We were inside this 15 minute and we're closing below it. We're closing below this 15 minute gap. Also, if you look at the time, you know, it's 10 a.m. right? 10 a.m. What did 10 a.m. do? It opened, got the stop hunt into our 15 minute gap, and we got an inversion off it. 10 a.m. did what? Come higher, and then with 10 a.m. stacking PO3, building LR. We also left 945 lower, adding to liquidity, adding to this 4 hour gap, adding more liquidity to this 4 hour gap. leading up to it as a high time frame DOL, super fucking clean. I can't even lie. This trade was super clean. Yeah, I really can say that. Like, super clean and obvious day. I mean, you know, very clean price action we haven't recently, but yeah, pretty clean trade. But yeah, that's really it. I mean, I hit TP and then I got off the markets because there's no point in staying anymore. But super obvious clean trade today. But yeah, that's really it. All I gotta say. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Yeah, but super fucking clean game.